Why intermittent fasting fails for fat loss. So, you've tried intermittent fasting to lose fat, but the scale won't budge, your energy crashes, and you're wondering, what am I doing wrong? You're not alone. Millions of people jump on the intermittent fasting trend expecting fast fat loss, but many get stuck, regain weight, or even damage their metabolism. Today, we'll break down the real reasons intermittent fasting often fails for fat loss, and what you can do instead to make it work for you. But before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss life-changing health and fitness tips. Ready? Let's uncover the truth about fasting, fat loss, and why this miracle solution might not be the magic fix you've been told. What is intermittent fasting? Before we talk about why it fails, let's clear up what intermittent fasting, IF, really is. Intermittent fasting isn't a diet, it's a pattern of eating. You cycle between periods of eating and fasting. The most popular methods include 16.8 method, 16 hours fasting, 8 hours eating window. 5.2 diet, eat normally for 5 days, restrict calories on 2 days. OMAD, 1 meal a day, all calories in 1 meal, alternate day fasting, eat every other day, fast in between. The promise? By restricting eating hours, your body is forced to burn stored fat for energy. And yes, fasting does trigger fat burning. But here's the problem. Burning fat during a fast doesn't guarantee fat loss over time. Why? Because fat loss is not just about when you eat. It's about how much, what, and how consistently. That's where things break down. Let's dive into the real reasons intermittent fasting often fails for fat loss. Reason number 1. You're overeating in your eating window. Here's the most common mistake. People fast for 16 hours, then think they can eat anything during the 8-hour window. The truth is, calories still matter. Fasting doesn't cancel out overeating. If you consume more calories than you burn, you won't lose fat, no matter how long you fasted. Example: you fast for 16 hours. Then you eat 2 burgers, fries, soda, and dessert. That meal alone could be 1,800 to 2,000 calories. Add another meal and snacks, you might hit 3,000 plus calories. If your daily maintenance is 2,000, you're in a surplus. Instead of losing fat, you're gaining. Solution: track your calories. Even in a fasting window, stick to whole foods, lean protein, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats. Fasting works best when combined with a calorie deficit, not when used as a license to binge. Reason number 2. You're not eating enough protein. Another major reason intermittent fasting fails is protein deficiency. When people break their fast, they often grab carbs, bread, rice, or pasta, because they're quick energy. But without enough protein, you'll lose muscle mass instead of fat. Protein is key because it preserves lean muscle. It boosts metabolism. Protein has the highest thermic effect. It keeps you full longer. Without protein, you'll feel hungrier, crave sugar, and lose strength. Example: you fast 16 hours. First meal is just fruit and toast. You've consumed carbs but little protein. Your body starts breaking down muscle tissue for fuel. Over time, less muscle, slower metabolism, harder to lose fat. Solution: aim for 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight daily. Break your fast with a protein-rich meal: eggs, chicken, fish, beans, or protein shakes. Reason number 3. Hormone disruption. Intermittent fasting affects hormones in good and bad ways. At first, fasting improves insulin sensitivity and boosts growth hormone. But if you push it too far, especially for women, it can backfire. Possible effects: cortisol spikes, stress hormone, leading to belly fat storage. Thyroid slowdown, lowering metabolism. Reproductive hormone imbalance. irregular cycles, fatigue, or low libido. This is especially common if you combine fasting with too much exercise, too little sleep, not enough calories. Your body thinks it's in starvation mode and holds on to fat as survival fuel. Solution: don't fast every day if it's harming you. Try shorter fasts, 12-14 hours. Make sure you eat enough calories, sleep well, and manage stress. Reason number 4: relying only on fasting without exercise. Many people believe fasting alone gets you fat loss. But here's the truth: diet alone can only take you so far. If you're fasting but not moving, you're missing the biggest fat-burning tool: muscle activity. Muscle tissue burns calories even at rest. The more muscle you have, the higher your metabolism. But if you're fasting without exercise, your body may break down muscle along with fat. This means you burn fewer calories over time. Your body composition worsens: less muscle, more fat. Weight loss stalls. Solution: add resistance training 2 to 3 times per week. Bodyweight exercises like squats, push-ups, or resistance bands are enough. Pair fasting with movement. That's how you maximize fat loss. Reason number 5: sleep deprivation and stress. Intermittent fasting can also fail if your sleep and stress aren't under control. Lack of sleep, rash, higher ghrelin, hunger hormone, lower leptin, fullness hormone. This makes you crave junk food, especially late at night. High stress uses higher cortisol. Cortisol tells your body to store fat, especially around your belly. Even if you fast perfectly, poor sleep and high stress can undo your progress. Solution: sleep at least 7 to 8 hours nightly. Reduce caffeine late in the day. Practice stress management, walking, meditation, journaling, or deep breathing. Section 7. Reason number 6: fasting doesn't fit your lifestyle. 300 words. Another overlooked reason fasting fails: it doesn't match your lifestyle. If your schedule doesn't align with fasting, you'll struggle. Example: you work night shifts, but you try to do 16:08 fasting in the daytime. You skip breakfast but end up binging late at night. Social gatherings or family meals become stressful. When fasting feels like punishment, you won't stick to it. And fat loss is about long-term consistency. Solution: choose a style of eating you can maintain. If fasting works, great. If not, try smaller meals, calorie tracking, or balanced eating. The best diet is the one you can follow long-term. How to make intermittent fasting work. Okay, so intermittent fasting fails for many, but it doesn't have to. Here's how to make it effective. Stay in a calorie deficit. Use fasting to reduce snacking, but still monitor calories. Prioritize protein and whole foods. Break your fast with eggs, chicken, fish, beans, or protein shakes. Add fiber-rich veggies and healthy fats for fullness. Strength train regularly, at least 2 to 3 times per week. Protect muscle while losing fat. Get enough sleep, 7 to 8 hours for hormone balance and recovery. Manage stress cortisol control, diet fat loss success. Choose a fasting method that fits you. Don't force OMAD if you're starving. Try 14:10 or 16:8 instead. Be patient. Fat loss is slow. Expect 1 to 2 pounds per week, not overnight miracles. Remember, intermittent fasting is a tool, not a magic solution. When used correctly, it can help. But the fundamentals, calories, protein, sleep, stress, and movement, matter far more. So, why does intermittent fasting fail for fat loss? Because too many people overeat in their eating window, don't get enough protein, ignore exercise, sleep poorly, and stress too much, force a lifestyle that doesn't fit. If you fix these mistakes, fasting can work. But if it doesn't fit your life, don't force it. There are many ways to lose fat. The key is consistency, not suffering. If this video helped you, Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss powerful fitness and nutrition tips. And tell me in the comments, have you tried intermittent fasting? Did it work for you, or did you face these challenges? Thanks for watching, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.